You know, every nation has a way of honoring its greatest citizens, but some awards, they just rise above the rest. Today, we're going to talk about India's most prestigious civilian honor, an award that really represents the absolute peak of national recognition. So, what makes it so special?
Let's just start right at the top. What is India's highest civilian award? I mean, think about it for a second. This is a title that's only for people who have made these truly extraordinary, lasting contributions to the country. The answer, of course, is the Bharat Ratna. But what does that name really mean? What does it signify? Let's break it down.
Well, Bharat Ratna literally translates to Jewel of India. And honestly, that name just perfectly captures what it's all about. This isn't just some prize, it's a powerful symbol of the entire nation's respect and gratitude for a lifetime of incredible achievement. So, let's go back in time. The award was actually set up on January 2nd, 1954, just a few years after India became a republic. The whole idea was to create a formal way for the nation to honor its most exceptional people, setting a whole new standard for recognition.
So, what does it actually take to get an honor like this? Let's dig into the main goal and the specific criteria behind this really prestigious award.
This quote pretty much gets to the heart of it. The standard is incredibly high, exceptional service or performance of the highest order. This isn't for just one big accomplishment, but for a whole body of work, a sustained level of excellence that has a real, lasting impact on the country.
And just look at how wide the net is cast. We're talking arts, literature, science, public service, and even sports. And here's the crucial part. It's awarded without any distinction of what you do for a living. It's a recognition that greatness, true greatness, can be found absolutely anywhere. Okay, so we know why it's given, but what do the recipients actually, get? What does this highest honor physically look like? Well, first up, you've got the official recognition. Each recipient gets something called a sanad, which is a formal certificate, and it's signed by the President of India, so it's a document of huge national importance. And along with that certificate, there's this really symbolic medal. It's shaped like a peepal leaf, and that's not random. That tree represents enlightenment and long life in Indian culture. It's just a beautiful, really unique symbol of the honor. Now, get this, because this is a really important point that defines the whole spirit of the award. There is absolutely no money attached. None. This isn't a prize you win, it's a pure honor. Its value isn't about finances. It's about earning the respect and gratitude of over 1 billion people. So that brings up a pretty key question. Who's actually eligible for the Bharat Ratna? And how is that final decision even made? Let's take a look at the process. The eligibility is actually broader than you might think. I mean, sure, it's primarily for Indian citizens, but it can also be awarded to non-Indians who've made exceptional contributions. And, really importantly, it can be awarded posthumously, honoring legacies that continue to inspire people long after they're gone.
The process itself is really high level, but also pretty straightforward. It boils down to this. The Prime Minister of India recommends the names, and then the President of India officially confers the award. It's a decision made right at the very top of the nation's leadership.
To really get a feel for the award's prestige, you have to look at the people who've received it. So let's go right back to the very beginning, to the very first group of honorees from 1954.
Just look at this first group. You've got C. Rajagopalachari, a total giant of the freedom struggle. Then there's Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, a world-famous philosopher, and Dr. C.V. Raman, a brilliant physicist who also won a Nobel Prize. So right from day one, the award showed its massive scope, honoring excellence across politics, philosophy, and science. It set an unbelievably high bar for everyone who would follow. So we kind of end up where we started, with a question. When you look at its history, its purpose, and the incredible people who have received it, what does an award like the Bharat Ratna really represent? Maybe it's a reflection of a nation's deepest values, a statement about what it cherishes most in its people. Definitely something to think about.